Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Ramon at Home. I am so excited you guys are here today because if you know me at all, if you've been following this channel at any length of time, that you know that I am obsessed with blue and white, whether it's in my decorating, whether it's in my Christmas decorating. And in today's video, I'm gonna show you how to decorate the perfect Christmas tree step by step in a blue and white theme. It is absolutely breathtaking. So if you are interested, please stay tuned. Don't forget to like this video and give it a thumbs up and share with a friend. Let them know what we're doing here at Ramon at Home. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, and while you subscribe, don't forget to turn the notification bell on, because trust me when I say you will not want to miss what's next for the Christmas season. If you want to learn how to decorate a blue and white Christmas theme Christmas tree, keep watching. Okay everyone, so to decorate this beautiful Christmas tree on a Glam blue and white theme, you're gonna follow a few steps, and the very first one is I wanna explain something real quick. This particular Christmas tree right here that you guys see, that is very bushy and it has no arms, is basically just the shape of the tree. Is to be designed on. This is not for you to hang ornaments. The bristles doesn't hold any weight on them. So this is just like a wreath or a swag. It's just meant to be designed on. I've been asked a lot, Ramon, where is the tree? Well, just so you know, this particular type of trees are to be designed on and not to hang ornaments from the branches, because they couldn't hang on them. So think of this specific Christmas tree style like a wreath form or like a swag. Now that that's said, since we're gonna design on it, I want to explain that because it is a green Christmas tree. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a flocking job on it. I said flocking. And so what I do is I basically start at the bottom, you guys saw in the last video, and I'm gonna add some branches that are flocked. And for that I have a box of flocked picks right here, and I'm gonna get them out right here, and I'm gonna start moving up. So basically what you wanna do is give them a curvature right here, and then you insert and then you fold one of the tips of the tree up so it'll stay in shape. And you want to follow the shape of the tree. You guys see that this is longer, then it gradually gets smaller as it goes up. And then also you want to go ahead and go all the way around. If your tree is going to be seen on the back, then I recommend you go all the way to the back. But because this tree literally sits flat against the wall, then there is no need to really design the back of it. But if your tree is going to be in your home, in a place where, well, it's gonna be seen, it's like you wouldn't just brush your hair on the front, you would also brush it in the back, right? Well, you wanna do the same with your Christmas tree. You wanna make sure that it's done all the way around. And as you guys can see, this is really changing the look of the tree. I'm gonna continue to go up. As you go up, just make sure that you insert going up so they fly away. I'm gonna do one right here. I'm gonna grab them all. I'm gonna come back over on this side like this. Then once I get to the top, if you guys can see, I'm gonna do some just standing up like this so they fly up. And then I feel like I need another one right here. So those are all the flat cedars that I have. Then I'm going to add some of these bushes, and this is also another type of cedar, and I'm gonna add this in more prominent spaces to really cover some of that tree. As you guys can see, it's changing the look of this tree, and we're going from having a green tree to having more of a flock tree or a snow tree. And this is something that you might want to do if you don't want to spend a lot of money, because I'm always telling you guys to collect this type of pick, because not only you can use it on your wreaths and on your swags, but then look, you can change the look of your tree by adding some of these picks right here. And the reason why I wanted to add some flocking is because the navy blue that we're using, it's more of a darker hue, so therefore it's going to show better in this particular type of treatment. All right, so now that we have our cedars and our tree flocked, I'm gonna get the ribbons ready and I'll be right back with you. You will not want to miss this one. Okay, let's talk about ribbon. And you guys have seen me do ribbon on previous videos, but I've never talked to you about the quality of the ribbon. I really believe that if you were to spend your money on good quality ribbon, it can really make and break the look of your Christmas tree. And you guys know that I am obsessed with ribbon. Ribbon is one of my favorite things to decorate with, because as you will see in a second, it really just changes the look of your Christmas tree just by adding the ribbon. And for this particular tree, I selected this gorgeous navy blue with silver polka dots, and then this stunning blue and white with ornaments and snowflakes in it. And I think together look really, really beautiful. But what you are looking for in a ribbon is for it to hold its body. This is wire, and as you guys can see, it really just holds the shape. If you were to buy just a sheer ribbon or any type of less expensive ribbon, then it wouldn't hold the body like this and it wouldn't look as stunning. Now, if you cannot afford beautiful ribbons, I really do recommend to invest in them. Think about the themes that you're going to be doing in the future and invest in the ribbons. That is the one thing that if you invest on, it really elevate the look of your tree. All right, so you guys know that I like to drop them on the floor, and then also that I like to have all of my tools at the ready. So I'm gonna get some of these wires out so that way I'm not battling them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dovetail my top, of course. And then what I'm going to do is I'm gonna start right here at the top. And as you guys can see, there's some of this greenery. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna do a beautiful loop right here. And I have a video, this is gonna be real quick, but I have a video, I just posted a video on how to add ribbon to your Christmas tree that I'm going to be linking up right here, right now, and then also in the description box below. So you guys can check it out if you want to see a whole tutorial on how to add ribbon. But look, this is what I'm telling you guys. Look how beautiful this holds this shape just like this. Isn't that just stunning? So then what you want to do is you grab your 16 gauge wire and just go all the way back like this. Pull really tight and then give it a few twists. I'm going to go over to this side and I'm going to add this guy right here. I'm gonna grab this bristle and I'm gonna go all the way down on it, and then I'm gonna just give it a twist. And then remember, I really recommend a 4-inch, I think it's a 3.5 inch to a 4-inch wide, because the wider the tree, if you put like smaller ribbons, they really don't show. Those smaller ribbons, they should be just an accent for your Christmas tree. But if you add a 4-inch ribbon like this one, and then you do a big loop like this, you want to make sure that it goes all the way out and then attach right here. And look how that just shows so much better. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another loop right here. So I'm going to grab my ribbon and I'm going to do another little loop. Then I'm going to grab one of these bristles and I'm just going to attach it right here. And look what that does. It just creates that extra loop right here. So now what I can do is I'm going to do yet another loop right here. And I'm gonna go all the way in. And this is the way that your ribbon's going to really not get lost in your Christmas tree. And I'm not gonna use a lot of this darker one because I really don't wanna darken the tree. I wanna keep it lighter. So I'm just gonna do one tail right there. Then I'm gonna move over to the other side. Let me dovetail, because if I don't dovetail my ribbons, I know you guys will come in. You guys will come after me. All right, so now I'm gonna move over to this side. Remember, this loop should be about probably like 5 to 6 inches. Then go down, pinch, twist, go up, twist, and then twist. And we're gonna do one more right here. Oh my gosh, this ribbon is just absolutely exquisite. Look at this, so pretty. You know, one day I'm gonna have my own Ramon at home ribbons, and I have so many ideas of what ribbons, especially for fall and for Christmas, should look like. So I'm speaking it into existence. All right, I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna go all the way down, and then I'm gonna attach. And look at this. You basically just created your topper. No need for a topper now. So now what I'm going to do is I'm gonna come right here in the middle. And what I like about this ribbon is because you can really manipulate this ribbon. Look at that. So basically we just twist right here. Then I'm gonna do another loop, another little loop right here. How gorgeous is this? And I just love the way these polka dots, it's like an iridescent glitter that just catches the light. And I love it. You know what? I'm gonna do one more loop right here. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I will answer every question I get. And then also be sure to give this video a thumbs up, you guys. I can't believe that we get like thousands of people watching the video, 30,000 views and like 1,000 likes. So hit that like button if you are enjoying this Christmas season. All right, so now I'm gonna leave another tail right here, and I'm done with that one. So now we're gonna move on to my favorite, and it's this one. Isn't this just absolutely exquisite? So what I'm going to do is, I'm gonna drop it on the floor. I'm going to dovetail right here. Let's try and do something different this time. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm gonna start with a bow right here because there is a hole. So I'm going to do a 2 loop right here and just make sure that they're big enough like this. Then grab your wire and go all the way back and pull. And I'm gonna go in right here. Look how pretty this is. Oh my gosh. It almost looks like a chinoiserie. Is that how you say it? Chinoiserie. Ribbon. Look at this. Oh my God. I just love it. I have a problem with it though. The ornaments are upside down because the bolt came upside down, but I'm not gonna pay attention to it because they still look like ornaments. So I'm gonna cut right here, like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm gonna do one right here where both of my little loops were. We're gonna go in. Look at this dovetail. Take your time to dovetail, you guys, because if you don't, it's gonna look like that, and it's not very appealing, let me tell you. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do just a 1 loop. So I'm gonna do 1 tail, then I'm gonna do just 1 loop. Actually, I'm gonna do a 2 loop. And the beauty about doing the ribbon is because you can change the look of your tree if you want. And then I'm going to add right here, I'm gonna add it with this particular bow. So now it's gonna look like there's a 3 loop bow right here, and just twist around like that. And so now I'm gonna take this ribbon and I'm gonna go down this way. So I'm gonna do a big loop like this. And look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And I'm just gonna cut a dovetail right here. And then I'm gonna move over to the other side, and that will be it for a ribbon, so keep watching. Okay, so the next step is going to be to add a few of these flocked hydrangeas and some picks in that beautiful blue color. So I have 5 of these hydrangeas, so I want to find prominent spots like right here, and I'm going to push them in as far as I can. So that's going to help us fill in some of those green voids like right here. And remember, we always go back and fluff our ribbons. So make sure that you add your hydrangeas in the spots where there is more greenery, like that. And then I'm gonna move over to right here, maybe, like that. And I'm going to go right here behind this ribbon. You wanna go in and out. This is just a filler, but it's also going to give it some texture to your Christmas tree. So then the next thing I wanna add is some of these beautiful glitter picks. And oh my gosh, when I said I'm obsessed with this, you guys, I know I'm obsessed with anything that has glitter in it. But look at this. Isn't that just easy to be obsessed with? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some right by where I added the hydrangeas, and I'm just gonna let them fly out like that. Every place where I put a hydrangea, I'm gonna put a pick like this. Look at that. It just extends the shape of the tree. It gives it some color, and I just absolutely love it. So I'm gonna add this guy right here. And make sure you add them sideways, as you guys can see, because that will help it to give dimension to your tree. Instead of putting it flat like this, just go ahead and give it a twist, because that will help it also catch the light. All right, so I'm gonna add one right here on the top, like this. Okay, everyone, let's recap real quick. So far we've added all of these flocking items to the tree to make it look more like a snow tree. Then we added 2 types of ribbon. I added this beautiful blue and white ornament, and then this navy with silver polka dot. After that, I added a few hydrangeas. I have 5 hydrangeas right here on the tree, and 5 of these beautiful navy picks with glitter. So now what we're going to do is we're gonna add the ornaments, and for that I have clustered some of these really gorgeous blue and white, or actually blue and silver, and a silver one, and I have some glitter ones, and then I have some shiny ones. So I'm gonna show you that by adding them on this wire right here already, what you can do is go in here and grab one of these stems and basically just twist that wire into that bristle. And look at that, it's gonna give you a little cluster of ornaments. I'm gonna add a few, and you wanna make sure that you go in between the cedars, like right here, open them up and then go in and attach them. The reason why is you want this cedar to serve as your flyaway. So you wanna see them tucked in. You don't wanna see them like hanging out. So I'm gonna add another one right here, and I'm gonna go in like this. Make sure that I grab one of these bristles, and you see by adding just one cluster automatically gives you 2 ornaments. I'm gonna add one to the top over here to make sure that it's all throughout the tree. So I'm gonna grab this bristle. Sorry if I give you my back, but I kind of have to see what I'm doing. Look at that. So now you have that blue ornament all throughout. And so now I've gathered some just silver ones by themselves and to fill in. So I'm going to go in here and twist with my wire. And I'm gonna add one right here. I have this beautiful silver with white. I want this to be more of a showpiece, so I'm gonna add some of them out. Let me see, I'm gonna add one right here so you can really see it. Oh, right here. And as you continue to add ornaments, make sure that you kind of cluster them together so that way they're seen from all over the place. I'm gonna add one right here by this hydrangea. And don't forget to take it all the way to the top. I have 4, this came in a box of 4. So I'm gonna add one right here to the top. So I'm gonna grab this right here and just give it a twist. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? All of these silver and blue and white together. I'm gonna add one right here. And then I have some of these clear ones with glitter in the middle. These are also a statement piece, so I'm gonna make sure that I find a place where you can actually see them, like right here. I'm gonna grab this wire and just hang it like this. Look at that, because they don't weigh basically anything, that is just so easy to attach to your tree. So basically just swirl that wire once. Let me see, where else do I need? I'm gonna put one right here, hanging from right here. So grab your bristle and just give it one swirl to the left. That way when you take them down, you know that you just swirl one to the right, and then it'll basically be it. All right, so those are the ornaments. We had some clusters of silver and blue, and then some white and silver and some clear ones to make it look more elegant. So the next item is going to be the statement pieces. Let me get them all ready and I'll be right back. Keep watching. Well, let me tell you guys, I am having a blast doing these themes for Christmas, and I really hope that you are enjoying. Leave me a comment down below and let me know which theme are you doing this Christmas or would like to see here at Ramon at Home. And while you do that, don't forget to follow me on my Instagram for daily Insta stories, behind the scenes, and all the things that you don't get to see here on the YouTube channel. The link to all of my social medias are going to be in the description box below. And be sure to give this video a thumbs up while you're at it, because they are free and it really helps the channel. Let's get back to the video. Okay, so now I'm gonna add the florals, and I just wanna mention real quick, these flowers, especially these ones that come packaged like this, they come close like this. So if you were to put on your tree, you have to open every single petal of it is wire, so you can really fluff like this. And look how big that just got just by fluffing. I want to mention real quick too, all of these items are from Shinoda Design Center, and so many of you have called me and tell me that, or send me a message or DM on Instagram and told me, well, Ramon is just a wholesaler. Well, if you call Shinoda Design Center and you tell them that you saw it at Ramon at Home, they will let you use my code. That way you can order from them and they'll ship it to you. So just so you know. And the reason why I like to shop at Shinoda is because it's a local business, and we like to support local businesses, especially during these times that we are going through right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this a little hook like this, and I only have 3 of them. So I want to mention this real quick because I only have 3 of them. I want to do a triangle so it looks even on the tree. So I'm going to add one right here, and basically I'm just going to let it fly like this. And then I'm gonna grab the next one. After I give it a fluff, I'm gonna go ahead and add it right here, like this. And then with the next one, I'm gonna go up here on the top. But now before how many of you put your items on your, I want you guys to be honest with me. How many of you put your items on your trees or your swags or your wreaths without fluffing? I've met people actually who has no idea that you're supposed to fluff all of your items. So basically on this one, I'm going to give it a curvature. I'm gonna open right here and I'm gonna go down. So that way it stands. And see how it is a triangle? But that just visually gives it all the balance that it needs to be able to balance your tree. So now what I'm going to show you is this pick right here, that to say that I am obsessed with, it's just an understatement. And the reason why is, first of all, let me take the tag off, because how gorgeous this opens up. First of all, I'm gonna show you real quick. So it comes with 2 poinsettias, a large one and a small one, but it comes flat. Like I was telling you, you have to fluff it. Then right here in the joint, you bend a little bit, you grab your wire cutters, you cut on an angle, and so now you have 2. And look, you have a rather large poinsettias. So this is the large one, and let me open the small one so I can show you the difference. And it comes with enough stem for you to be able to place it. Some curlicues, some foliages, and then you just, this is a small one, so you just open it up like this. By the way, how many of you guys saw the live on Facebook that I did? I did a fabulous wreath to match the peppermint theme. If you have not seen the peppermint theme, I'm gonna link it up on the icon right now or in the description box below. We did a Christmas tree, a swag, a lantern, and a mantle. And I did a live on Facebook where I show you how to do a matching wreath. If you have not seen that live on Facebook, I really recommend you check it out. It was so much fun. So, okay, it comes with 2. If you cut it, look, you now have a large poinsettia and a small poinsettia. So what I'm going to do is, I have 3 of those stems, therefore I have 6 poinsettias. So what I'm going to do is, I'm gonna start right here on the top. Well, I'm gonna start right here. I'm gonna add one right here. And when you add poinsettias, you wanna make sure that you push them in so it kinda closes them up. I'm gonna do the small ones up on the top. Make sure that you touch every wire that comes with it. So I'm gonna add this one right here. Like that. And how gorgeous are those? Those are so impressive. So I have some already open, so I'm gonna add this one. I put one right here, I'm gonna add this one right here. Oh, it's so pretty. It's just so pretty. Then I'm going to move over to this side and I'm gonna add one right about here, moving my ribbon to make sure that I don't flatten them out. And if you do flatten them out, don't forget to fluff them. And so now I have 2 more of the little ones. I already put one on the top, so I'm gonna go all the way on the bottom. And remember to always, to create balance on your wreaths, on your Christmas trees, make sure that you always use some of the same items up on the top as well as you do on the bottom. And then I have this one right here. And what I did with this one, I put a skewer in it and then I taped it together. And so that way it has a longer stem to go into the tree. But look at all the product you get. This is just the small one right here. So I'm going to add this guy. Let's see. I'm going to order over here on this side without making sure that my bow is intact. All right, so now I have one last item to add, and I think you're going to enjoy it. If you've been watching Ramon at Home for quite any time, then you know that my thing is the flyaways. Whether I'm making a fresh floral arrangement, a wreath, a swag, or a Christmas tree, you always have to have an item like this that is a flyaway that is going to give that 3-dimensional look to your Christmas tree. In this case, I found this gorgeous glitter boxwood pick. It is rather long, but right here where the glitter stops, that's basically all you have to insert into the tree. I don't know if you guys knew that, but where the glitter starts, that's where your showpiece is. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna find places like right here, and I'm gonna add it right there, and look, it just extends the shape. It gives it that 3-dimensional feel to your Christmas tree, and it just gives it a very elegant look. So I'm going to add one right here, right by this magnolia, and look at that. It makes everything else just look so 3D. Your eye travels all the way in. I'm gonna add one right here because you have to let your eye dictate where is it that the flyaways want to live in order to make that 3-dimensional feel. And so now what happens on the left is gonna happen on the right. I have about half a dozen of this that I'm going to add to the trees. I'm gonna add this one right here. Look at that. Oh my God, it's so pretty and so glittery. So I'm gonna add one right here. Let's see. And remember, we'll always go back at the end and fluff those ribbons. You don't wanna have pancake ribbon or flat ribbon. We're gonna add one to the bottom. Make sure that it spills down and forward like this. If it doesn't want to stay, just grab your stem and then look, push it up and it'll stay right there. Let's see, where else do we need one? Over on this side. And just like that, we have finished our blue and white Christmas tree. Let me give you a close-up. All right, so I just want to give you a quick close-up of all of the items that we added to this gorgeous blue and white and silver tree, starting with this ribbon, you guys. Check out the detail of the ornaments with the snowflakes, the little magnolia that has jewels inside of it. It's just so beautiful. And here is a close-up of those blue or navy poinsettias. All of the glitter on the boxwood and all of the other picks is just absolutely exquisite. And I want to also show you over here the blue and white ornament, or the blue and silver in this case. Is just so beautiful. And I love the way this turned out because it really changed the look of that really inexpensive Christmas tree that was behind it. I cannot wait to read your comments. Well, that's all I have for today, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a blast sharing with you how to decorate your Christmas tree and a step-by-step with the blue and white and silver theme. I think it turned out absolutely gorgeous, but I cannot wait to read your comments. So leave me a comment down below and let me know what is the theme that you're doing this Christmas and what do you think about this blue and white and silver. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you have not seen the peppermint candy theme, I'm gonna link it right here, or you can just watch more videos right now. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, goodbye.